Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Jetlancer Dilly-Daily. I'm gonna keep this one probably shorter, just because it's a little late today and where I'm starting. Maybe an arcade run or two. We'll see how we do. Didn't really have a major plan on what I'm going to talk about today. I will say, I'm just coming off of watching the Nintendo Direct for today, the Switch Direct that showed off, you know, Metroid Prime remake, the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance Virtual Console. A lot of really good things announced that I'm excited for. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Blast radius. Yeah. So I was thinking more. I'm not going to talk too much about the Direct. I think it was great. I don't really think I need to talk more about it. You'll see it. You'll see plenty of Kotaku articles and other, you know, rando articles. I promise. they'll recount everything better than I can. I will say the things I'm most excited about. Real quick though. I haven't played the new Fire Emblem yet, but the fact that they already put out some DLC for it is pretty hype. Like the Wave 2, the Splatoon DLC, Splatoon 3 DLC looks awesome too. This is always good. But yeah, definitely check it out if you didn't get to see it live. A lot of good stuff. I'm probably gonna wait to get the Metroid Prime remake until it comes out physical though. So yeah, I'm back to doing Jetlancer for maybe a day or two. I do want to maybe do it like maybe, oh shit, a couple times a week. I'm enjoying just doing the arcade mode until I figure out what I want to do longer term. I'm not doing good this run though. I was giving more serious thought into maybe doing Monster Hunter Rise. I think I mentioned that. I think that'd be pretty cool because that's a game I can play pretty mindlessly and still talk over, even though it is like a more complex game. I don't have the special weapon. There you go. So we'll see if I actually get to it. I've also been charge weapon. I don't have a charge weapon yet. All right. Wait, maybe I do. Okay. Okay, now we have now we have one. All right, sorry about that. So, just a random tangent. Like I said, I don't have much of a plan to talk about today. I was talking to my buddy who basically, my buddy at work today, the one who basically got me back into Yu-Gi-Oh. I was talking to him about the new Yu-Gi-Oh set, and for those who aren't into Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of tea of what's going on right now in the Yu-Gi-Oh world. So there was some major changes in like the meta that just came out because a new they make this is with any competitive like card game. There's usually like a living list of cards that they either like they have rules against playing, like you basically the card is so powerful you cannot play it in tournaments, or they limit how many you can have in a deck. And most card games will have a list like that where they just basically every time there's a new set or whatever. Oh, boss time. They will update that list of cards that needs tuning, essentially. And that just happened to Yu-Gi-Oh, right? So a new box set just came out called... What's happening? A new box set just came out called Photon Hypernova. I did open a box of that. I did not record a video, though. Let me actually talk about that. I'll talk about that in a second. But, so basically, the set came out... Or it comes out officially 2 days from now, but they make the ban lists a couple days in advance because they know what they release, they know what they're making, and the ban list is really shaking up the meta in the Yu-Gi-Oh world. So the number one deck, well, one of the number one decks prior to this new set was called Tearlaments, and it was a really cheap, like very budget deck that was just so insanely good. You were kind of like forced to deal with, like forced to play it or forced to like completely tailor your deck towards playing against it because everybody was playing it. That's how powerful it was. I took that hit, damn. Oh, so basically the deck was so powerful, this new ban list or ban and forbidden list. Oh, I'm in trouble. The new ban list just gutted that like almost entire deck. You can still technically play it, but it is so much worse than it was before, and everybody who played the deck is like pretty mad. They shouldn't be mad. The deck was way too powerful. They know it. It's just funny to kind of see how they're crying about it, because the deck was you know, affordable, but it was okay. The deck was just so damn good for how much you would spend on the cards, and yeah. So I'm glad it got banned. End of the first run. That was not great. I'm gonna try and focus a little more this time. I think I kind of didn't get great augments in the beginning too. But anyway, so the Yu-Gi-Oh world is like pretty shaken right now, and it's it didn't affect my deck. I play Branded Bestial, which I use the word play lightly. I can barely pilot this deck at all. I'm still learning. Actually, right after this daily, I'm gonna pull up a simulator so I can practice playing the deck more, because I am tired of losing in card games. I just want to have a chance at winning. I will say, I went to a friend's house yesterday. I'm doing this somewhat regularly. On Tuesdays, I go to this friend's house and we do either Commander Magic nights, or we just did a sealed night. This one. And so I was told it was going to be a draft night because I suggested it, and my friends were all on board for it. But we ended up doing sealed instead. And I'm not going to go too much into that, but basically, if you don't know, it's two different versions of basically you go into the night with no cards and you open packs and you get to keep the cards, but they're both very different. And I thought I was doing one and we ended up doing the other, so I was a little like oh well. But roll with a damage, no, this one. So I did the sealed yesterday, went there, you know, I got my packs. The cards I got were just so trash. The deck I made was just not, it was like not functional. So I basically spent another, yet again, I spent 4 more hours. Oh, that's unfortunate. Roughly 4 hours or so at my friend's house, just getting my absolute shit pushed in, as has been the case with all card games I've been playing for the past, like, literally for the past month. I'm not like, this run is going bad. I'm not upset. I'm just like, when's it gonna end, man? When am I gonna actually do okay in the card game? It doesn't matter which card game. I thought I took a augment to, what is, I can't see my augments. I wanted to see what that was. I thought I had like a laser. I don't know how to use my laser. So yeah, that was draft night. I'm still bad at Yu-Gi-Oh! It feels bad in general, but that's okay. Make your primary gun shoot at 3 bullet spread intervals. Fire rate. So yeah, the theme around card games has not been successful for me. But I mean, you got to start it. You can't just buy like a good deck or build a good deck and then expect to like win. You got to put the work in, and that's in like any card game. So that's why I'm like, I'm really motivated to work more at my Yu-Gi-Oh deck, because it's super advanced. Really cool theme. I'm really happy I picked it and I built it, but I was scratching my nose. We'll do another one. This is probably the last one. Really cool theme. Really like, I'm really happy with the deck, but I think I talked about this before, but I went to locals on Saturday, this past Saturday, and I spent, you know, maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours trying to, like, with somebody teaching me the deck, and it still was not enough for me to like play one successful game in the 4 hours, 5 hours I was playing. So I need more time in a lab. I've been looking up videos of like how people are building the deck. I don't think I need to get any more cards. I think I have everything I need, but yeah, I'm not what's the word? Deterred from playing card games. I'm just like, damn, everything is just bad. I like, in terms of like, I'm having bad experiences. These all suck. I always mistake those for actual enemies, and that's gonna mess me up. But yeah, I was thinking a little bit of background. Aw, come on, man. I don't think I'm gonna take allied jets like ever again. I just always mistake their bullets for for enemy bullets and their body as like an enemy. It's hard to play around them. Anyway, so Maple Story news. The Dilly-Dailies might be slowing down with Maple. Like the Maple Dilly-Dailies might be slowing down. Oh, maybe I go. You know what? We're going full reinforcements. We're going full reinforcements. Instead of avoiding it, we're gonna do our whole field as reinforcements. Let's see how this goes. But yeah, Maple Story news. So the Maple Story Ignition event, the one that was like really keeping me hype and into the game, just ended today, or I guess it ended yesterday. That was quick. Okay. And I have less reason to do dailies now. Let's see. This one's good. So I mean, I might still be doing them as dailies, but the dailies would be like way shorter, which might be nice. Might be nice. So I might be moving to another game sooner rather than I thought. I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna do a little more Jet Lancer content. Maybe I really want to try Monster Hunter, but we will see. But yeah, that's mostly what I'm going to talk about. We'll see how this run goes. What is this? Is this the Snake Boy? No, it's the ship. That's a big ship. Ooh. Oh, okay, where's my allied guys now? Where's the allied guys when I need them most? Oh, you know, I actually want to talk about. I was going to talk about what I pulled in that box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards I got, right? So, okay, I don't like what's going on here. So I bought a box of Photon Hypernova at the pre-release, and is the boss dead? Oh, I guess the boss. Oh no, the boss is not dead. There's no way the boss is dead. Okay, yep, not dead. So I bought a box, and God, I'm so upset. So, in you know, just the ecstasy of the pre-release, you know, I pulled a really good card. It's like literally at the time, it was a $60 card. You know, I paid like, you know, I paid a little more than that for the whole box. So I could have sold that card. I could have kept the card, and I would have made back almost the entire box cost right then and there. Well, somebody near me was like, "Hey, I could use that card," and I was like, "Okay, well, I mean, I'll see what you got. I don't really need a lot, but." He had this new card from the set that I needed for my actually for my deck, and I was like, "How about you give me like 30 bucks and that new card, and then I'm good. I'm good with that." And he was like, "I gotta think about it," because he was being a little iffy about it. I was like, "Whatever, I'll just keep the card." He came back to me like 10 minutes later, and he's like, "Okay, how about I'll give you 25 bucks and the card, and you're making your entry back for the pre-release cost and the tournament cost." And I was like, "Whatever. I mean, that is fair. I got it in the first couple. Actually, I pulled that card from not the box. I pulled that card in just the pre-release 5 packs you get for just entering the pre-release. I forgot to mention that important fact. So I paid 25 bucks and I pulled like a $60 card. So I was like, yeah, that's fair. I'll do that. That $60 card has now risen to like $100 in cost, and I really regret. I way undercut that guy. Like, that guy way undercut me, and I was just like, whatever. I'm not really gonna keep that card, but I should have kept it, and I should have sold it to like the store. I would have made a lot of money. And when I bought my box, this is even before I bought my card, my box of Photon Hypernova. I pulled like 2 more cards that were worth like, one of them was worth like 30 bucks, one of them was worth like 40 bucks, and I just traded them away, and I sold 2 of them. So I got like $60 cash, pretty much from everything I had and what I sold. But if I would have kept it all, I'd have close to like 200. And I kind of want the cards I pulled, because I'm like, the new deck, the new meta deck is Kashtira, like the new best one. How do I... Oh, charge weapon. How do I... Oh, I just hold it! Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. Okay. That's cool. All right, I figured it out. So now I gotta. I mean, I made most of my money back, but I'm upset that I sold these cards that are like I way undercut myself, and I kind of want the cards that I sold. I want them now after the fact. Isn't that like the worst thing? Like when you know, as a kid, you ever like trade your cards away to one of your friends, and you like after the fact you're like, damn, I really ripped myself off. Well, I'm back there. That's what I did to myself. I ripped myself off pretty bad as an adult man. But that's okay. I mean, I still had a really good time at the pre-release, aside from getting shit on in the actual tournament for 4 hours. That's okay. You live and you learn. Next time, I'm definitely probably just going to hold all the cards I pull. It was a different situation because I needed some new cards, and the guy happened to have the new cards I needed, so I was like, I'd rather have him now than try and pull them for myself later. Ooh. Replace laser? Yeah. But if I could teach a lesson to anybody, not that all you guys are like, oh, okay, this is a little sketchy. Keep the cards you pull. If you intend to buy more of the set later on, just keep everything. Don't sell it. The new set does come out. What is it? 2 days from now. So we'll see what I get. But and I'll be buying more packs over the next few weeks. I'm just like with Darkwing Blast. I just every now and then I go to like Target or something. I'll see a pack or two. I'll grab them. This is a really good run, by the way. I wasn't intending to go this long, but this is a good run. So we'll see how far we can take it. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about, but that's okay. That's a good problem to have, and it's only because I'm doing so good. I said it before, though, and I'll say it again. Everybody should check this game out. I love this game. Oh! I'm playing with a PS5 controller, too. I don't think I ever mentioned that, but that's probably what I'd recommend using to play this game. And actually, PS4, PS5, or whatever you're comfortable with. You gotta move over here, my guy. Thank you. Oh! Okay. I don't know if this thing's anywhere near dying. I'm like really focused right now. There we go. Oh man. Boy, I do gotta say, I've been consuming a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh content recently, but I'm still like, I've been looking up a lot of like combo videos and like just like there's in the Yu-Gi-Oh, in the Yu-Gi sphere on YouTube, a lot of like, there's a couple of content creators that are like really popular, like Team Samurai X, X1 or whatever, just to name one. Like I think he might be like one of the biggest. Kali Effect, really big Yu-Gi-Oh content creators. A lot of the content they put out is like, they do a mixture of like playing Master Links or just like talking about like upcoming changes that they think is going to happen. They do a lot of like workshopping and like theory crafting instead of like tangible things, right? And I found that pretty interesting because okay, we're good. That they do like, they focus a lot on potential things coming instead of like the content they upload isn't a lot of like them actually playing. A lot of the content of them is them just like talking about cards and not playing. And I found that pretty interesting because for somebody who's looking for gameplay on like combos on like, or like my deck specifically, I could find that, but I would have thought like the bigger content creators would be doing more content than actually playing. And at least those couple ones are not. Oh, this might be the end here. Yeah, I was trying to charge and dash at the same time, but that was a good run. My personal best was almost twice as much as that, but I'm happy with that. We went pretty long today, so I'm gonna end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.